Rome, I had so much gelato. I think I had to go on a gelato cleanse for a couple days. Hello. What is this flavor? Black sesame.
You know what people taste like? Caramel or Oreo.
Can I try the Oreo? Any kind of hazelnut? No.
Hazelnut? This one.
Yeah, no.
Ah, can I try this one? No, it's good.
You put it like it. Based on the statistic.
That's very good, yeah.
Nice.
I think that's a winner.
That's it.
I'm a statistic now, sorry. A cup, please. Cones are too messy for me. The only cone I do is like you know the one as a kid that you get that's like this big?
Yes.
And you do the soft serve with the sprinkles? I mean, for gelato, stracciatella, or any form of like hazelnut, but for ice cream, totally different story.
What do you do for ice cream?
It depends on the brand. My favorite is from one brand in Cincinnati. It's black raspberry chocolate chip. But other than that, I usually go with some form of a flavor with chocolate in it. Can't go wrong with any of that. It was unbelievably good. After my match, I finished, I think, at like 1 or 2 in the morning at some point in the quarterfinals. And I didn't want to eat anything, so my team just brought me gelato as post-recovery fuel. And it kind of just became a trend, so I'd always have a little bit of gelato after the matches. And after Rome, I was like, I can't do any more gelato for a couple days, I need a break. So this is the first time since Rome having gelato. I got the caramel flavor because the guy said statistically it's the best for me, so I chose it. I don't know what statistic I am, but it's good, so he was right.
Have you ever made your own ice cream? Or you're like, no, I'm not into that project?
I do have a Ninja Creamy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've looked up some recipes on like TikTok, and I've done a couple. I failed a couple times at first, but I think I've got it down. I've got down the pineapple Dole Whip one. So what you do is you put in the canister, it's like the vanilla pudding like powder packets, and then you put pineapple. I put Fairlife milk. It's a protein milk, like vanilla has 42 grams of protein, so I get some protein in it too, so it's like a, you know, it makes my nutritionist happy. So I get my protein in, and then you just throw some ice, and you know, you kind of mix it, throw it in the freezer for 24 hours, put it in the machine, and it blends it, and you do it like twice, and it's ready. It's amazing.
Do you miss having like a Ninja Creamy on tour?
I wish I could travel with one, because not only does it make like sorbet, gelato, like frozen ice and everything, like you can make smoothies and everything with it. Usually in my free time, I just like to relax, you know, being on tour, it's very go, 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 stressful scenarios, always traveling, so it's nice to be in your own bed for once, and you know, I just kind of, some days I'll just sit on the couch all day and be a couch potato, because you can't really do that here. I like going to the beach a lot. I love, you know, going out in the boat. I love fishing. To me, that's really relaxing. So my days off, sometimes I'll just go sleep in, go to the bait shop, go out, find a dock, and just fish and catch some fish. I also have a little puppy, so playing with her, bringing her to the dog parks and all that. So she's a multi-poo. Yeah, I got her right after the US Open last year. Luckily, my parents take her when I'm overseas, but during the tournaments in the States, I take her, and she's been really good actually. In one of the tournaments in Charleston, my mom was there, and her name's Pebbles, and she sat in my mom's lap the whole time, didn't bark, didn't move, so she's pretty good. Like, my brother plays for Ohio State, and they brought her there to start because it's so loud and noisy and everything's happening, to kind of adjust her, and she's done great. She loves tennis balls. Her mouth's a little tiny for it, but she loves chasing them. I got her like little pink ones, and she chases them in my condo, so she loves it. Family is very important to me, so I love being around my family. They come down and they visit me. My brother, you know, he's gonna come to Wimbledon this year for the first time, so he gets to experience that. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah, and then my cousins, they live nearby too, so I get to see them. But in the free time, that's usually what I'm doing outside of training. I'm kind of a homebody. I like to be at home, chilling, not doing a whole lot. Love going for walks actually and just exploring the area, but yeah, you can catch me at the beach, the pier, or with my dog. My brother, he also plays tennis, and he's in college. He's currently just got to Spain. He's playing some tournaments there, and then he's gonna hop on over to Wimbledon after. We're very competitive with each other, so it's tough because sometimes we compete with that too. But he's awesome. The U.S. Open where I made the round of 16, I was playing a lefty, and his coach allowed him to come up and he warmed me up the morning of because he's lefty too. So it was kind of cool just having that experience with him. I'm 2 years older. If you ask anyone in Cincinnati area, I think their reactions would be the same. We were very competitive, very vocal on court to each other. My mom wouldn't allow us to have lessons together because we would be so competitive. When one was hitting, we wanted them to miss so we could do better. And then eventually she said, okay, fine, like you guys are going on the ball machine. And my brother went to adjust the ball machine and came back, and then I must have said something to him, and he ended up turning around the ball and hitting me in the side, and then, yeah, that just turned bad. He was like, wow, you lost this week, blah, 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 and I won 3 national titles in college. I'm like, oh, how many rings do you have? So it goes back and forth, but at the end of the day, we're each other's biggest supporters, but we just like to really get under each other's skin sometimes. As of now, really nothing on the agenda. You know, the team, we're all getting ready for grass season, you know, in the gym as much as we can, and just kind of relaxing and hanging out before we all go our separate ways after this tournament before the grass season.
Do you like playing on grass?
It's a relative, you know. Depends. Maybe this year I will, yeah. You know, I see it as like a long-term thing. You know, the more I get used to it, the better I'm going to be at it. So I just kind of have to deal with it and go from there and try my best and just keep going at it. And hopefully I master the grass. I haven't played a lot on grass. I think I've played like 10 matches in my whole life, maybe less. I remember my first Wimbledon, I played Vondrousova, and I was like, all right. And then she won it. I was like, all right, great start to grass season. I'm a very picky eater and very bland eater, so sometimes it's very tough to get me out of that box. I usually go for some form of chicken and carb, but when I go to Chipotle, it's like rice, chicken, and guac. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
No salsa?
No. What?
What does your nutritionist think of that?
It's a work in progress right now. That's what she'll say. We're getting there.
Do you like sushi?
Yeah, California rolls. A close friend of mine actually just moved to Tokyo, so I'll get to see her there too. I grew up playing tennis with her actually. We grew up since we were like 12 playing tournaments. And then just from being friends, our moms became friends and we've all stayed in touch, and they live in Indiana. And actually, her parents came out to watch me at Indian Wells and we flew back with them. They came to Wimbledon a year ago, so you know they come and they watch me play, but I haven't gotten to see my friend in a while, so I'm excited to see her in Tokyo. I've heard it's cool. I want to go kart throughout the city.
Yes.
You've seen that? The Mario karts? Yeah.
Dress in blue.
Yep, I want to do that. I saw that on TikTok.